back to another YouTube video. Ow! Yes, today I'm in a really good mood, and the video that I'll be doing is basically how to do your brows. A lot of people have asked me, and guys, trust me, I've come a far way, and I'm sure a lot of people have too, because doing brows, it doesn't just come overnight. It takes a lot of work. Like, just before I start the video, guys, this was me, like this and this. Like, all these brow pictures were me. Like, I'm gonna just, you guys don't understand how hard it was for me and my friends. I thought I was looking really hot and on fleek, but with time, with practice, and with you like going over and evaluating, you know, seeing where you have went wrong, it takes time and it takes practice. So without further ado, let us get right into the video.
Okay guys, whenever doing your brows, you want to make sure that they've either been waxed or shaved, because all the tiny hair, all the excess hair, you do not want that to get in your way. As you can see, I do not have a lot of hair, but there's still some excess hair, which is totally fine as long as there's not too much. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use both your dip pomade and a pencil. Also, you want to make sure you have a spoolie, which is that thing that I'm using to brush the hair upwards. Now you're going to take your dip pomade and you're going to use your brow pencil or your brow brush to get some of that pomade on the brush. You don't want too much. Now you're going to start from the bottom. I always start from the bottom when doing my brows, and you're just going to outline the shape of your eyebrow. Now, as I do this, I normally tend to start filling in my eyebrow before actually drawing the top part of my brow. Now, as you do this, you're going to use your dip pomade and you're going to outline the brow as much as possible. You don't want too much on the brush, because then that will form like clumps and you don't need that. So as you do this, you just continue filling in all your brow, fill it in, and you're going to use your brush to outline the shape that you want. Like I said, I do not have a lot of hair, so I have to like go a little bit above my actual eyebrow just to get the shape that I want. After filling in the brow as much as possible, you want to lightly take your brush and make small streaks at the front of your eyebrow, because you do not want to have like a boxed shape eyebrow. So you're going to form small streaks at the front and continue to outline the brow as much as possible. Once you're through outlining your brows, you're going to now get your concealer, and I always use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You're also going to need your concealer brush. Either one of these or something close to that will work. Now you're going to take your concealer, and I'm using this in the shade Fawn, and you're going to gently place some either on your palette or on the back of your hand, and then you're going to gently press your brush against the palette and you start concealing your brow. For concealing, you start at the bottom and you start at the very front, and you're going to slowly wipe the concealer just beneath the part that you have outlined with your pomade, and you're going to gently do that as you can see in the video. Also, when you're doing your brows, take as much time as you need. Do not rush the process, because to get really neat brows take time, and so you will gently wipe the concealer just to ensure that it does not go inside or on the brow, and to make sure that it gives a straight line. Once you have finished conceal beneath the brow, you want to drag the concealer down into your eyelid just to buff it in so it gives it more of a natural blend. Now for the top, you're going to gently take your concealer and you're going to conceal the top part of your eyebrows also covering up any brow pomade that was, whether it was too much or it comes out. And you're going to gently do this. I normally draw a straight line at the top before I actually make my curve or the shape that I want. And once I do that, I gently do that just so that I won't mess up my brow. Now you're going to take your dip brow brush and you are going to slowly outline the top part of your brow with your pomade. You do not have to put any pomade on the brush. You're basically just using the remaining amount, and you're going to take your spoolie and you're going to brush everything in one direction. Then you want to go back and conceal your brow just to make sure that everything is, perfect and well done. And just so that the edges and the outside of your brows look really sharp, you want to just go back in and just outline the top part of your brow, not going outside of the concealer, but just doing it gently and slowly. Now, before I finish, I want to take my brush and go back into my concealer, and now I'll just conceal the outside of my eyebrow, just so that it's very neat and it's popping. Guys, always remember, you're the one who is in control. You're the one who is doing the brow. So if the brow does not shape the way how you want it to, always remember that you can use your concealer and your brush to the best of your ability. So once I'm finished, I just blend everything out into my skin. Now I'm going to show you guys how I do my brow using a pencil, just in case you can't get a brow pomade or the pencil is just easier for you to use. I always start from the bottom, and with the pencil, after I draw the bottom line, I go ahead and draw my top line to outline my brow. Like I said, I don't have a lot of hair, so I tend to go a little above, and if it is too much, then I will use my concealer. After that, I just fill in my brow. I just fill it in as much as possible. And the thing is, with the pencil, to me it's more pigmented, so you just take your spoolie and you brush everything out so that it will fade and give more of a natural look. Remember, you're in control, so you take your spoolie and you brush, and then you can go over with your pencil if you think it is not bright enough. Now, after you're done and you've used your spoolie to brush the hair and everything in place, you're going to just do the same thing, and guys, brush it out as much as possible. You're going to just take your concealer, and I try to draw a line from the brow that I've done before, just so that they can align at the same position. So I use that basically as my guide for my next eyebrow, and I just conceal just like I did before. And just like I did before with my brow brush, I'm going to do the same thing with my eyebrow pencil by just lining the top so that it will have a very sharp and neat look. Now you're going to take your concealer brush and draw a line for the center so that everything can blend out. And you're going to need a brush like this, I don't know the exact name, or your blender, and you're just going to blend everything in, blend the concealer into the eyebrow to give it that natural look. Now you're going to take your eyebrow brush and you're going to draw small streaks. You won't put any pomade on it. You're basically just using the remaining pomade on the brush, and you draw small streaks, and then you use your brush and you blend the concealer in so that it will have a more natural look. For the eyebrow, when using the pencil, you're going to take your spoolie and you're just going to brush everything out. You won't need to use your pencil because the spoolie will help you to spread everything out to give it a more natural look. And there you have it. This is my brow tutorial. I really hope you guys like it. I hope you guys will see the difference when you use your pencil and the brow pomade. But guys, with either you can get really nice brows, so it's all about the technique. And before I end the video, guys, just remember that your brows are not twins, they are sisters. So if they don't look exactly the same, that is fine. Thank you guys. Bye.